Bengals, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Acorn Stadium in Cincinnati. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends. But come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
This one taken at the 7. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
We're looking at one of the most gifted quarterbacks in the league. And really, Mike, it's not just post-snap with the arm talent and the ability to make every throw, but it's even what he's able to do before the ball is snapped. He's one of the smartest quarterbacks in the league. Remember, coming off an injury-shortened season just a year ago, he's looking to prove he's still an elite quarterback in the NFL.
Here we go. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. He's going to test this secondary right away. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Oh, man, what a start to this one, Greg. Right out of the gate, first play of the game. A big ball downfield for the touchdown.
I don't even think the fans have settled into their seats, Mike. I mean, you talk about a fast start. There was no settling into this one. This play caller wanted to attack early, and boy, did he ever.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead. And they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yeah, here we go. I take the
Now Dowdle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. They'll run with Dowdle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Yeah.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
On fourth down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This a 57-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Malik Hooker there on the 9. They'll run here with Brown. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
On the line, right? Gun. Shot.
Burrow to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Cowboys offense ready for their second possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this first and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Yeah, here we go. I take it.
First down, Prescott. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
Now Now a second down throw for Prescott. He'll tuck it and take off. Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. They face second down and 7. Dak to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Here's 1st and 10. Down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll stick with him again. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Prescott on 1st down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Second down, Prescott. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to get back at it. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10.
On 1, ready?
He They did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame them. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Third and long.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He'll try to run for it. Man. Woo. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
And that just can't happen. Third and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Now Brown. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll be third down.
1-1, ready? Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Quarterback just has to get this ball out of his hands. I understand giving your guy a chance to pick up the first down. Let's see if he can get some space downfield past the sticks and put one on him. But once it's clear that's not going to work, this ball either needs to be thrown away, checked down, but you certainly don't want to continue to go backwards.
On comes the punter now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Now fair catch is called for and made right there at the 45. We are through one. 6-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Yeah!
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Play fake. Prescott. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Here's Brian Anger now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They get set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Gun.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. Open man. Downfield. Chase has it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. This one is pulled in on the feet and bounds. Yes! Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
On is McPherson for the extra point. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball is going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and long.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott now. That one downfield for Cooks. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Dallas. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked.
Here we go.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Still 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Brown. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. It is Jordan Lewis who brought him down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take him down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
Yeah! Here we go!
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. Dak facing 3rd and long. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Cowboys are on the board now here in this 2nd quarter.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Bengals offense and Jamar Chase getting set for their next possession. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half.
Here we go.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. Fair catch is called for. and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense and running back Rico Dowdle getting set for this next drive. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. Here's Prescott. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On second down, it's Dak. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Back to throw is Prescott. He keeps it himself.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either their ball or as a runner, and they're able to force fourth down.
The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. The Bengals offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow now. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. McPherson now for the PAT. And that is no good again. It'll be his 2nd missed extra point of this afternoon. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Prescott. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. So, halftime here in Cincinnati, and the Bengals are on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. The Bengals got a strong performance in that first half by Joey B, their quarterback, Joe Burrow. He threw a first-quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. Dak going to throw it here on first down. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Here's 2nd and 2. Go play action. It's Prescott. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the Bengals are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And we show you some of the highlights.
Here we go.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Stop.
Here's Burrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's got another one. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
On is McPherson for the extra point. Now how about this? It's a fake. And this is... close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. 26.
To throw is Dak. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Open man, downfield, it's C.D. Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And, Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going.
Here we go.
Here's the toss as they look to run. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job play. So now it's 2nd and 11. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still 2nd down.
Let's get set.
2nd down. Burrow. He's going to keep it himself. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play.
Illegal
Let's see
pass.
what that's all about.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion.
Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He runs with it.
So the two components to a scramble drill, Mike, is the quarterback has to buy time with his legs, and then all of the receivers need to second reaction and come open downfield late. And he bought time, but nobody was able to separate, and there's nowhere to go with the ball.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. The Bengals ready to punt this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And a short field awaits. Fair catch taken on this side of midfield. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, here we go. 20-50.
Now Dowdle. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Big Sheldon Rankins in there for the stop. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Yeah.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Dak to throw. There's Ferguson, the tight end. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking.
A dive, and he's in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes 1 guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now, Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. The Cowboys back within 7. It's 24-17. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Dot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Make it. McPherson now for the PAT. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. on the ground. It's Dowdle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
The open man is Tolbert. And he'll get this up close to a first down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Yeah! Here we go, 26.
Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Third and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
Yeah! 26.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. He'll take this down to the 23. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go, 26.
Prescott now. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right back to Cooks. He's got another one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Still second down.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Dallas. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys are back within 6.
Bengals 30, Cowboys 24.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long.
On one, ready? Got.
On first down, Burrow.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Burrow here on second down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through three. We'll return with more after this. This is the...
On one, ready?
So, first and 10 now from the 30. They'll run here with Brown. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He fires it across his body over the middle, and it's complete. 13 yards on that pass play. It's a Cincinnati first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
Now a give on the ground. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. The second down throw is incomplete.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
And this ball incomplete on third down. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Cowboys offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. There's that man again. Another catch. They'll work now on second and 4. Now this looks like a design run. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. They'll run with Dowdle. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And that's the record. That catch puts him past Flipper Anderson of the Rams for the most receiving yards in one game. The record was 336. It has stood since 1989, but it is broken here.
Yeah, at some point you just have to know when the party's over. You just have to cut your losses. I think in this case he's just trying to do a little bit too much, make something out of nothing, and he ends up being taken back for a pretty big loss.
I'm fine, ready?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Brown. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
What you love about these running backs, Mike, is that their confidence is that they can make every play a big play. But in this case, sometimes you have to know, all right, it's over. Cut my losses, try to get back to the original line of scrimmage and survive to the next down, but tries to make this play extended and takes a big loss.
Let's get set.
The last 2 runs go nowhere and sets up 3rd and very long. The throw on the run is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The defense just has not been able to keep him under wraps. Now 10 catches in the game. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll turn and hand this one off.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Got.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Now a timeout, Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. Third and long.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
The Cowboys offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Let's take
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. Look at the big guy rumble. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball.
Here we go.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Burrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 9. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee.
Defense. Still 1st down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment. Defense.
So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Offside. Defense.
So the penalty sets up this offense for 1st and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Offside. Defense. Still 1st down.
Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our...
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys. And it's coming up next.
It's a stadium so... Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to reach the landing zone, so they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here.
There we go.
Trying the right side. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They give it to him again. Escapes a defender. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings coming up next.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Minneapolis. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and in motion, Lamb. Now a second down throw for Prescott. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up first down. Throwing is Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now Prescott. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Tyler Smith, guilty on that one. Now, Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. Here's a 2nd and 12. To the air again. Prescott. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll throw again. Dak. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Stephon Gilmore. Ho-ho! And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So often, like, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Minnesota.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. 3rd down coming up. On the draw, here's Jones. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
On 4th down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal. This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead, and it just doesn't work out.
First and 10. Prescott now. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
A game of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. The Buccaneers has 40-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Dak. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. On 3rd down, Prescott. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
The Vikings offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Darnold. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll put Addison in motion. On 2nd down, it's Darnold. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Nope, Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And that's going to be incomplete. Daring move to try to throw it on the fake punt. Instead, they lose field position, and they lose the ball on... A 1st down throw for Prescott. The left side, caught by Lamb. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Dak. The open man is Tolbert. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
1st down, Prescott. To the outside, looked in by Lamb.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Again, Prescott to the air. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Get into the end zone. Dak Prescott, touchdown Cowboys. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They trail here. As this drive will start with a... They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
So after one, it's the Cowboys. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. The throw on the run is complete. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To the right side, this is Jones. And this will wind up a Vikings first down. The tackle made about the 43-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down. This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Donovan Wilson will bring him down. 3rd and 9. They run it once more with Jones. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Cowboys offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0. As they begin with a 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Cook's able to pull that one in. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Up the middle they go. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second down, Prescott. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll look underneath here and find Dowdle. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense about ready to take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Here's Ryan Wright now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. The Cowboys offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
Now Prescott. That's caught by Lamb. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Prescott again. In the middle of the field, it's taken by CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. A 1st down there. Gain of 14 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. to the air again. Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Powell now to bring it back. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. Give him 14 on that play, one first down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And this will be incomplete.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
It's a gain of 10 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down. In motion, it's Jefferson. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Nice move, slips a tackle, gets forward for a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Now Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going for you.
And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Darnold. Here's a shot toward the end zone. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And that will lead to a second down. They'll run the toss here with Jones. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
On now for the extra point, here's Will Reichert. It's up and through. And the Vikings are on the board. It's 10-7. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. Dak can throw it here on first down. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Dowdle. And he's going to have the first down yard across the 50 to the 48.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Dowdle. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Stephon Gilmore up to make the play. Second and 7. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. It is 3rd and 10. Prescott. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
The Vikings offense back onto the field for their next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Man in motion, heading left. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Minnesota.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Vikings are on top. It's 14-10. striker it out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Dak. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is Dak. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. On the play fake, Dak. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within a point. It's 14-13.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Chandler now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Here's 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 42 yards. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll put Addison in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
He had plenty of juice coming across to get the ball, Mike, but he hit a whole new gear after he secured it and began getting vertical. By comparison, it looked like a lot of the defenders who had a shot at him were a little flat-footed and ended up getting burned for a big gain.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in! Justin Jefferson! Touchdown, Vikings! That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Dak going to run with it himself. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here is the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
They face 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Prescott now. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides. That'll be a 1st down, a gain of 10.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
When you find yourself in this situation, You're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Off he goes. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Darnold to throw on first down. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
The only way the quarterback has time to allow that receiver to go that far is if the big boys up front do their job. I mean, the protection was excellent. The quarterback had all the time in the world to let his wide receiver work open, and when you can pass protect like that, you're going to generate.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw is Prescott. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
They need one right now. 3rd and long.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
Here's Powell to return. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Jones. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. 36. They'll put Addison in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Jones. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. And he's going to go backwards again. They went to him twice in a row. The defense stops him twice in a row for loss. And now it's 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much is the defense? This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 1st down, Prescott. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's down the field for Lamb. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. Here's 1st down. Now Prescott. To the left side, caught by Lamb. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Prescott. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Still 1st down.
So after the penalty, a break as they now have 1st and 5. Here we go. One final play. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So a win here for the Vikings. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.